y'all, welcome back. All right, so it is June the 30th. We have a lot of things going on. I got a lot of things. Nobody has anything but me because my kids ain't even here. Whatever. Okay, so things that are happening. Okay, I've already went to the gym. Praise the Lord. I hate the gym. Just telling y'all right now, the gym is not my favorite thing in life to do. It's necessary, but I don't love it. I do it anyway. I don't love it. I've already eaten off half my lipstick because you got to be cute at the gym. And yes, I did wear these earrings at the gym. Yes, I did. Okay, so I went to the bank to get all of my cash out because it is get your cash out of the bank day. And then I stopped by Walmart to pick up some pills, supplements. And then I stopped by $1.25, 50, 75, $5, $7 Tree because I am hosting a farmer's market swap party. And I wanted to pick up a few things for that. And then I stopped by Dollar General because Dollar General was having a 5 off 25 any day this week deal. I didn't get my deal all the way right, but don't worry about that because all the things I got, I will use. I was trying to do 2 different deals at one time because I knew some of the stuff I had coupons for, some I did not have coupons for. And so I think I spent about $10 more than I should have. But like I said, I needed body wash anyway. We don't use a ton of fabric softener around here. Probably should use more of that. And but anywho, I have got to the stuff that I purchased, I'm gonna use. So anywho, I'm gonna turn my camera around, show you guys what I got from the store. And then when Jackson gets home from work, and maybe I'll start before he does, I'm going to be working on my back deck. It's not a deck, my little back patio thing. Where I go in and out of the back door, it is just always full of junk. And my kids just think that's a stopping place for all the things. It's not a stopping place for all the things, and I don't want all the things there. But it is right now. So I have a deck box back there, and a deck box is meant to be outside. So what I'm going to do is take that deck box and I'm going to put that over where the grill and stuff is because it can be outside and it does have some grill stuff in it. And I am going to put on my back porch, if it will fit, my little greenhouse that we got from Aldi because I would like to start some seeds, but I don't want to have to start the seeds in my laundry room because then I have dirt and stuff all over the place. And I don't want to put it in the house because then I have dirt and stuff all over the place. So if I put it right off the back deck, I can put all the boots in there. I can put all of my little bench and all of the little things that I need kind of when I'm going in and out, but I just want it on that little corner out of the way. But I'm going to get Jackson to put that together for me. He has not put it together yet, and I've been asking. And so now we are here. The moments have come, and I need it done. And so we are going to get the things done as soon as he gets off from work. I got to take him by Walmart real fast, do a few things for him because I've already done my shopping. And so let me turn my camera around and share with you guys what I picked up from where. Alrighty then. So here we are. So I went to Walmart. Let's talk about Walmart first. So I was looking for some bags. I'm getting ready to host a farmer's market swap for just some lady friends. And I needed, the host doesn't always have to provide the bags, but I thought some cute little bags, right? So they had some white ones. I was looking for this color with the handle. They did not have it. And so I I picked up these bags. They were in that cute little green. I don't like pastel colors, but hey, I'll go farmer's market on them. So I got 10 bags. They were 48 cents each. Then I picked up this magnesium complex with D3 and zinc. Okay, vitamin D3 and zinc. So this is supposed to support muscle relaxation, heart, nerve, and bone health. Every day I take 6 magnesium, just plain. I take a D3. I also take magnesium citrate. So it ends up being about 8 pills a day, just magnesium. I take other stuff too. So this is only 2 capsules per day. So I'm going to give this a try to see if I can decrease those pills by a lot because I'm taking a lot of magnesium, just that, but other stuff too. So I picked this up. And I've been seeing a lot about that. I got that drink from Dollar 25, 50, 75, $5, $7 tree. Picked up some gum, and then I got also some candles. Candles are my favorite thing in life. I love them, and so I thought, hey, why not? Happened to be in the section where you do canning. I was looking for these, but happened on these reusable lids, regular mouth canning jars. And I guess because they might have gotten opened or something, it's $1.93. These are regularly $7 to $8. But they had all 8 of them in there. I wash them off, and sometimes we do use regular jars just for storing things, and just having those would be perfect. Then I went to the $1.25, 50 cents, 75, $5, $7 tree, and I was looking for little containers. So sister's also coming to the garden party, the swap, and you make something homemade. So she's not real sure what to make. So I told her we can make like some homemade taco seasoning, and you just do enough. You know, it's a sample, right? So we do just enough for 1 serving of tacos. And I got these little reusable, refillable mini storage containers just to make enough for like 3 tablespoons of taco seasoning. 10 in a pack was $1.50. Then Jackson did receive some graduation gifts, and I wanted to pick up some thank you notes. The thank you cards they had that were just regular, they had 4 in a pack for $1.50. And then I just happened to be over by the graduation. I guess they were getting rid of, I don't know what section, but for 12, it was $1.50. So I picked up 2 packs of those so he can start writing thank you notes, because he has not written any yet. Then I just so happened to see these small gift bags, 3 to a pack, $1.50. And that's what I got from there. Then I went to Dollar General. So this right here was a whole different transaction. Deal. So I think that's where I spent the money. 2 things of Scott, Gain Flings, 2 things of Palmolive, and 3 toothpaste was supposed to be about $10. And then I got this, which I thought that was another separate deal, but I didn't do that deal right. So anywho, this is kind of where I am, and what I got from Dollar General. I did actually run up on another coupon. I got a 5 off for Saturday, which sister will use for groceries, her or I. And then I got another one that was a 5 off 25 for this week. So that's kind of, I'll use these because I've already used my 5 off 25 in this deal right here. Probably could have purchased those things separately, one today and one on Saturday. I would have saved $5 more, but I still would have had to spend a few more dollars just to save the 5. So there it is. I'm done with my stuff. Now, I will be going back on Saturday. I may even go today because I want to make sure I get the deal for Babe and pick him up some drinks. He drinks soda. I don't drink soda. My kids do drink soda sometime. But I try to get diet for Jackson. Sister don't drink soda. So I try to get diet for Jackson. Babe doesn't care. But they have Coke and Pepsi products. So I found a deal. And I'm going to try to get him what he likes. I just messaged him. He said he likes Coke. So I will get Coke products for him with I'll use the 5 off 25. And then that'll be perfectly fine. I will take that out of my grocery money because I might have a little bit more other money. But that is what I spent so far on my, out of my preps money. I had a little bit of extra money out of my gas budget that I pulled. And so now I'm going to stuff my cash envelopes to make sure that I have all the things I need to have for this week. My goal this month, for the month of July, is to not overspend my budget. I have a lot of things coming out. I actually have my computer right here right now to work on my budget to make sure that I put in everything I need to put in so that I am not overspending my budget. That is the one thing that cannot happen this month. So anywho, let me do that very quickly. And then I'm going to take you guys outside and kind of show you, or maybe I'll show you my envelopes and I'll take y'all outside to kind of show y'all that back porch thing. I'm kind of going to get started a little bit. I do have to pick up a prescription from Jackson. Let me talk to y'all about the doctor, right? So my insurance, I love them. God bless them. Now, typically, it was you go to the doctor for a sick visit, no copay. We've been doing this for years and years and all these. Well, when I first started, it was $10 a copay. Then they switched it up. No copay if you're sick. Okay, great. Perfect. No problem. Went to the doctor on Friday. I went to the doctor on Friday myself for let me put y'all down. I had a GYN appointment, GYN. And the lady was like, it's going to be $30. Now, I'm taken aback. So I'm like, $30? What you mean $30? So she's like, well, because we updated your insurance card, it's now $30. Anyway, what she was saying didn't make no sense to me, so it's fine. Whatever, move along. Jackson was not well. The kids just got back from Texas. They've been in Texas. So Jackson wasn't well, and I was going to send him to urgent care in Texas, but it was going to be $200. So, of course, I was going to take it out of the savings account because that's where I had the money to do it. It's his illness, his savings account. Fine. But he was like, no, Mom, I'm going to be okay till I get back. So I'd called doctor while he was in Texas, and she was like, well, Shakeem, if he doesn't have a fever, he can see me if he's okay, he can see me when he gets back. He was taking Tylenol, Motrin, all the things. So got back Sunday night, I messaged her so that they would see it to put us on the schedule for Monday. Got us on. And then I'm getting ready to walk out the door, and I think, well, let me just stop at the desk to see if there's any charge, because you don't never know. $30. And I'm like, what in the world? And so his doctor, her husband runs the office. He's a doctor too, but he runs the office. She doctors enough for them both. And so he says, well, Aetna changed it on the 26th of June that now your copays are $30. Did Aetna, did they tell me? Aetna didn't tell me. Aetna and Bob and nobody else told me. I'm having a hot flash, y'all. I just picked up my prescription from the doctor he upped my HRT. And I had ran out, tried to get it filled. They didn't have the 3-month supply because he wrote it for 3 months. They only had 1 month. So she's like, do you want one? And we'll get the rest of it. I said, sure. That was $15. So when I go back, it's still going to be another $30 for the next 2 months because it's $15 for each month's supply, which is perfectly fine because I need it. But I just was able to put on my patch because I do a patch on Tuesdays and one on Saturdays. And, but anywho, I'm hot right now. I got the fans going in both the rooms. We try to keep our utilities to the bare minimum. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, something is really wrong. And I almost thought about posting this on social media, but you know, people they be trying to find you doing stuff. We are in a sad state of affairs when those of us who are educators, anybody, forget title, those of us but for me, educators, who work every single day doing our due diligence, and we have not had a raise since 2023. And it's not even like it was a raise, because every time they get a raise, the bulk of that raise goes to your new hires. It does not come to your veteran teachers like me, 27. I'm going to year 28. It doesn't come into veteran teachers like me. We get the tail end of anything. We want to keep those people, but those people keep quitting. They keep quitting, and you keep giving them the more the money. But we over here, you like, nah, player, you ain't gonna get no raise. And then, so starting July 1st, we were supposed to get our raise, and we were supposed to get a one-time bonus. No back pay, nothing for the last 3 years. I ain't gonna do that. But we're gonna give y'all a little raise. A little raise, and then we're gonna give y'all a bonus. So I was supposed to get $1,750. Well, they have not passed the budget. So the budget has not been passed. So that raise we were supposed to get and that little one-time bonus we were supposed to get, you would not be getting it because they have not passed the budget. Come on, y'all. When you got to pick between, do I get my medication? This makes me upset. Do I get medication? Do I even go to the doctor? My children are so even afraid to even mention they don't feel good because they know that mom's going to say, dang, I don't have the money, or wow, it's going to cost me. They won't even say it. Jackson's an asthmatic, has been since the day he was born. And my son don't want to go to the doctor because he knows it's going to cost me money. I got to decide between medication or groceries and gas. I can't even afford all of those things at the same time. That is a sad state of affairs for people. I don't even want to say for God's people, but for people, right? But I always know God always takes care of me. I'm thankful. I was looking in one of my passive accounts, just passive income. Those of you who use any links of mine, any affiliate links, thank y'all so much. I have enough in one of my affiliate links this month. Well, it'll come in this month to pay for my car insurance. And there's enough that's in holding that next month it'll pay for the car insurance. So at least that part I don't have to think about. That's a blessing for me. The other thing is, there was enough that came in this month that I can pay all the bills, pay all of my credit card off, and all the things. And I just have to be mindful. So I'm trying to just spend what I need to spend, and that's it. No more. I do have some pastor's trip planned that's coming up that I will have to spend for that. And I'll have to pay for it on my credit card first, but that's fine because when I'm traveling, that's why I got the credit card, because I had went out of town to Texas before and my card got scammed, so I had to cancel that card before I even got to the hotel. It was my main card, and thank God I had a credit card, because if not, I would have had nowhere to stay. I would have had no means of anything, because just like that, my card got scammed and I just kept seeing money exit from my account. And I was like, you know what, cancel this. But I had my credit card. So that's how I travel. I travel with my credit card. And then when I come back after the trip, then I pay everything off. And I've just done that. So that's the only thing I plan to put on my credit card this month is just, or moving forward, is any travels that I have planned out. Anywho, I've yabbed for 8 minutes. Let me, first of all, plug up my computer, get that situated, get my monies together in my envelopes, and then I'm going to jump in and work in that backyard before I go pick up I'm going to pick up his prescription because he has swimmer's ear. He ain't been swimming, but he got swimmer's ear. Get his medication because he cannot go to college with any ailments. There's no ailments. You going perfectly healthy and you're going to be perfectly healthy. So I have to take him for that. And he has to go for his well check next week. Oh, but this is a good thing. So sister's going for her blood work on Monday. Every time she gets blood work done, I can then count that in my supplemental insurance, and then they will make sure to go ahead and pay me my $350. So she's getting that done. I'm going to ask for Jackson to be able to get his blood work done, and then that'll be another $350. So prayerfully, I'll be able to recoup $700 that will go in my savings account. Just need it in my savings. I don't need it for any other thing, just to go in my savings account. And we're going to be all good. So anywho, let me do those few things, get myself caught up, and then I may have to run out and pick up Jackson before I can get back to y'all, but I'm going to get back to y'all. I'm trying to do my best to vlogging. Work with me, right? I have to realize that vlogging doesn't have to be special. It just has to be what I'm doing. So this is what I'm doing today. Okay, be back. BRB. Love y'all. Alrighty, y'all. So it's the next day. It's about 11 o'clock. Y'all forgive me. Been in the garden picking, because those little critters think they're going to get me. But guess what? It's not a thing. You're not about to get my garden. Oh, no, 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 no. I had an appointment this morning, so I got a little late start, but we are outside. Jackson has the tent taken down. So I'm getting ready to get my weed eater out, and I'm going to start blowing over here. But this is the main crux of what has to be done. It's the back porch. And so we're getting ready to get all of this taken care of. This is not going to be here for the rest of my life and just looking crazy when I come in and out. And then all I'm going to do over here is I'm going to go ahead and weed eat so he can put that tent back out, because it's just a few little patches where Mr. Jerome did not get yesterday when he came over to cut the grass. So I'm going to weed eat in those little places, and I'm going to come over here and focus on this. Alrighty, you guys. So here is the update. This is where we are. Right now, we went ahead and moved everything else off the porch. I just decided I didn't love that rug. This was the rug I had there, and I did not love it. So what I'm going to do not notice the back of this house. Please. I need to get the house pressure washed, but we are in a water restriction right now. So what we did was kind of a generic clean off on this back side, which makes it look slightly better. So what I need to do now is, and I did this in the dark, I went ahead and bleached off the porch because I wanted to make sure it was ready for primed for paint. But I did go through and try to clean off a lot of this. But like I said, it was in the dark and I couldn't really see. So I'm just going to do some Dawn Power Wash on these final little bits and areas. And over here as well, where I didn't really get, you can tell I did good in some places. And then I have a little scrubby brush that I've been using. I've been using that too, but this doesn't get like really in the crevices. So there was another like scouring brush thing I was using that worked out real well. And I'm also going to magic erase. Now I'm going to go ahead and replace that weather stripping again. I'm going to magic erase the door. I'm going to power wash it again. And then I think I'm going to get some trim paint to just kind of trim out, just to paint over some of the scuffs and stuff. I probably will need to replace these as well. They still lock, but they just look really old and trashy. That won't be today's project, but I'll get to it eventually. So I'm going to go through, I got to take Mama to the vet. So I have to take Mama to the vet. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and spray that power wash on so that at least it has time to sit while I'm gone. And then when I get back, I'm going to go ahead and scrub it down a little more with my little scrub brush. All the little areas that I didn't really. And then that power washer that I was using was not the best power washer. I mean, it did okay. But I just eventually hooked up the water hose and called it a day. Okay. So I'm just going to spray this down. And we come in throughout here a lot. And so because we do that, and then of course we'll give the porch one more good scrub over, and then we'll be ready for paint. So it's one of those project things that just takes time, or a professional. And right now we have time. So that's where we live, right? Okay. We have not been letting the dogs come in and out on this side because we have been using chemicals. So we've been putting them in the side yard over there. They don't love it. They like their freedom. But we don't have time for any of that right now. So I'm going to go take Mama to the vet. Then I'll come back, finish this up. Because I won't be able to get the ceiling today. I'm not going to worry about all that. Or maybe I'll be an overachiever and worry about it. But right now it's not in my mind. But I will get the things that I can get, right? And like I said, I'm going to get some trim paint, a white trim paint. Because if I'm going to do it, I may as well do it, right? That's just the thing. So I'll get a white trim paint, and then we'll go ahead and get this all painted up. Put the greenhouse back, and we'll be living our best life. So magic eraser, when I get back, trim the paint the trim, let it dry. I'll let it dry, paint the trim, and then I'll paint this back porch. So that's the update. And then we'll put everything back and live our best life. All right, you guys, so here's what we have. It's looking really good, actually. You can tell, right, from this side that I didn't do anything to, which I'm thinking I might just do a little solution on it and wash what I can, at least knock some of that algae down on this side, but that's not today's project. But this I got all washed down with just the scrubber and my bleach solution. We got this all washed. It still has rust spots, but we're going to cover all of that. And I am going to redo the trim and get the weather stripping at the bottom. I got the one for the side, but I need to get another piece for the bottom. And so I'm going to call it a vlog here, and I'll bring you back for the rest of it, because it is going to take me about a day or two to get everything finished out back here. Is it perfect? No. Is it going to be better? Yes. So anywho, there it is, you guys. If you like this video, don't forget to share, subscribe, follow, do all the things, and we'll be back with more content of making our house what it, better. It is what it is. We're thankful for it. I do still see water droplets, so for sure I have to let it dry, and that's going to take some time. Typically the sun is out by now, but it is not out yet. Or not out in a I'm out here type, all the things. So I'm going to leave it for now, let it do what it's doing, and work on the next project. So there it is. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you liked the video, don't forget to share and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.